Hi, boys and girls. We're going to take out our packets and do our last set of stories today. Paper money. And remember, if I'm going too fast, just feel free to pause the video at any time. So we're going to talk about this story, and it talks about how it starts in China. And remember, our postcard clues book, we visited the Great Wall of China. So that's a neat connection as we've talked about things around the world. Paper money. How did paper money start? Paper money started long ago. It was first used in China. Before, people only had coins. The coins were heavy. They were hard to carry. What if a person bought a lot of things? The person would need a lot of coins. All the coins were hard to carry. Paper money was better. Paper money was not heavy. It was light, and it was easier to carry. Paper is easy to tear. Paper falls apart. That is why money today is made on special paper. The special paper is cotton. It is more like cloth. It is hard to tear, and it does not easily fall apart. Paper money has a special thread. The thread is plastic. Why is plastic thread put in money? The thread changes color. It looks red. It looks green. It changes under the light. A photocopied thread doesn't change color. It doesn't look red or green. It looks black. The thread makes it so people can tell when the money is not real. They can tell when it has been copied. It's kind of an interesting fact about money and paper money. So that was our nonfiction story. Our second passage is a fictional story, okay? Why the money was not real. And if you take a look at this picture, looks like he might have found a buried treasure chest there. Kind of give you a clue about this one. Yori was digging. He was looking for treasure. I know there is buried treasure here, said Yori. I will keep digging. I will not stop. I will find it. All of a sudden, Yori's shovel hit something. Yori's shovel had hit a gray box. The gray box looked old. It had a lid. Yori opened the lid. He found some money. The money was paper. It looked very old. Yori read the words on the money. The words said, "The United States of America." A date was on the money. Yori read the date. The date said 1676. Yori ran to his sister. He showed her the money. Yori's sister read the words on the money. She read the date. She said, "Yori, I am sorry. The money is not real. It is not old." How do I know? I read the words. I read the date. The date is wrong. The date can't be right. The date says 1676. When did the United States become a country? It was not in 1676. It was later in 1776. It's kind of a funny story. It would be neat if you were digging for treasure and thought you found it. We're going to do something a little bit different today. We've been working on these packets for a week. We've done these before. I'm going to read the question and have you find the answer. Then we'll go over it together. If you need to pause the video, pause it at any time. What is not true about the special paper used for money? Not true. And if you need to, you go back in your passage, find paper money. So, highlight your answer. Number 2, Yori's sister knew that Yori had not found real money because the money was very old. Paper money was not used in 1676. The money did not have a special thread. The United States was not a country in 1676. So if you need to go back in that passage, or pause the video, go ahead. What do both stories have in common? They both have a part about finding money. They both have a part about carrying money. They both have a part about money that is not real. They both have a part about money that is photocopied. So you want to go back in that story. And see what they both have. What color does the plastic thread look like when it is copied? Red, gray, black, green. The money Yuri found might have been real if it was not paper, it had not been buried, it had a plastic thread, it had a date later than 1776. So take a minute to go back and check those answers. I kind of like 2 answers for number 5. I've been thinking about that one. Go ahead and check. I picked 2 answers because it could have been later than 1776 or it could have had a plastic thread. I kind of feel like they both might apply. On the back, again, practicing your handwriting, watching those lines, pick a word from the story, any word, doesn't have to be a complete sentence, and write it on the line. Number 7, list the differences between coins and paper money. You can go right back in that passage and find them. So go ahead and pause as I'm reading each of these to you so you can fill them in. Number 8, how did Yuri feel when he found the money? And how did he feel after he showed it to his sister? Write 1 or more sentences that tells what each story is about. And number 10, think about how you pay for things. Would it be easier to pay with coins or paper money, and why? So I want you to take your time and go back and fill these in. You can rewind the video and listen to me reread the questions. And then I'm going to hold up the answers here. So you can pause the video while you read what I wrote. And you may have come up with a few different answers or different words to describe.